flying battery zone. And now, PokeChem says that there is a flying battery. I don't know where it is. I didn't go to it because if it is there, it's a very unoptimal path to take, so I just didn't take it.
Or like a big double A or something.
It's yellow, I think, and it goes back and forth and it flies around in just a room.
And that's what's powering this giant space array?
Yeah, I think it's a size D.
Battery size D.
Yeah, you have to kind of have a battery size D. There's a hidden extra life there. I kind of played it safe on this one. You get the fire shield, you can sort of skip all of this platforming, but I decided to play it safe.
Sonic doing the monkey bars is a little weird.
Jerky animation, but you know.
But even without the animation, just the idea.
The hedgehog using his arms that much.
Yeah, he's so much about feet, really.
True. His feet are quick and perhaps unstoppable.
You know, by contrast, you can see Knuckles.
Yeah, well, because he's about arms.
He's got fists.
He's totally an A. Also, if you hit that egg. This stage's gimmick is that there are fake eggs everywhere, and they're full of enemies or rings, like 5 rings or something. They all like float away. Or it's full of enemies. And that one had enemies in it, so I skipped it.
And I see you've activated the alternate music. I quite like the regular music, but I think I'm liking this alternate music as well.
Yeah, I like it too. It has some of the best alternate music, actually. And you can't go over the tops of the thing here. For some reason, there's no, yeah. If you watch the tool-assisted speedrun of this level, it uses some of the most insane gimmicks. There's a platform glitching bug that, if you don't know how to use it, and you don't, I guarantee it, you will die. It will kill you. But if you are a tool, that is to say you use tools, then you can exploit these to your benefit, such as skipping the entire level. Skipping this... No, you don't. You fight this boss outside instead of inside.
Amazing.
Yeah, it glitches the game into thinking you're outside, but it keeps that whole dark background palette, so it's a dark outside.
This boss is overall quite silly.
Yeah,
Even if he bops himself on the head repeatedly.
Even if you're normal, you just when you see the thing like twitch and stiffen up, you just run to the side, and it's the arms themselves don't hurt you. It's the spiky ball hands.
Tails trying to walk through the box to get to you, where you're wagging your finger at the camera.
If you stand next to a wall during that last scene where you pose, you'll do a walking animation instead.
Amazing. Does this accomplish anything other than silliness?
No, actually.
The rings have to catch up to you. I love that trick.
Yeah, we played a game like that in high school called Run from the Rings. Don't let them touch you. It's very hard, actually.
Because they want to touch you very much.
They really want to touch you. And for some reason, like, I usually go the upper path, but I decided, I would look for the flying battery this time.
I thought the flying battery was at the top.
No, it doesn't have to be at the top. I don't know where it is. And so I went this way instead, but I couldn't even find my usual secret route that you have to push spikes to find. Push spikes in this level.
But spikes are sharp. How can you push
like,
on them?
like on the side of spikes?
No, like they're sitting there on the floor, and you can push them to reveal a like a hole in the ground, and that hole will lead you to a ring, a bonus ring.
Okay, so the spikes in question are pointing up.
Yeah, and you are pushing from the side.
And they slide along the ground. That's crazy.
And and you wouldn't even think to do that, but there you have it.
Kind of second-rate spikes.
I mean, in my day, spikes worked from every direction.
They don't in Mega Man. They're one-directional spikes in Mega Man, I tell you that.
Objection, they, in my experience, are omnidirectional.
That's because you've only ever hit spikes when they're pointing at you.
No, I'm definitely walking
a lot of the
next to...
spikes in those games actually visibly point in a couple directions.
Exactly.
Take Bubble Man.
Yeah, he's got like mines or whatever. Oh, and I died.
Oh,
Ooh,
right over.
crushed!
Yeah, I got
Oh,
crushed
wow.
first time.
I thought you hit the spikes, but I'm like, wait.
No, I got crushed between the rising thing and the spikes because you move very fast, and you'd think that being invulnerable and moving very fast, it'd be easier to play the game. It's not. It's actually harder because you can't move. Oh, look at
You gotta check yourself.
I glitched. Look at the tails. I glitched him somehow. I don't know how that happened. And here we are, the penultimate boss.
Another boss who is silly and bops himself on the head. Well, in this case, you replace bops with shoots and head with, ground.
And fist with laser.
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm eating a cream cheese and pastrami sandwich with cheddar on that same honey whole wheat bread. It's very delicious. And actually, if I was hyper right now, I could jump up and you would sort of see a damage animation, but it doesn't actually do anything. You can't damage the laser.
They gave it a damage animation.
Yeah, it makes a sound and it flashes, but it doesn't get damaged.
That's a bit disappointing.
Also, you can glitch through the lasers. On rare occasion, I've been able to do this. I don't know exactly what triggers it, and I die here because of momentum. Couldn't get back, yeah.
Back down to 99 lives.
Uh-oh.
Instead of,
101.
A0.
It wraps around to 0, actually. So I have 0, 1 lives. But it's not the same 0. It's a 0 with a background on it. Oops. The spikes in question that you can push look exactly like those spikes. And so since I'm not ultra, I just decided to goof off here a little bit, get hit, you know, do the boss fight with 2 rings, whatever.
Oh, you don't need lots of rings to have a good time. Now, this is the silly pancake. Likes to shoot fire.
That's a curious shape for the fire. Oh my.
That's either phallic or an atomic fireball, or both. Now, the way to get him to spin around like this faster is to jump over him a lot. Notice I'm not standing right underneath him. Because if you do that, he'll just send fire up at you. And after he dies, you can get hit by the spikes. That was just demonstrated.
Spikes are still shot?
Yeah, until they explode, then they're not shot.
Yeah. Because then they're bits. 420, smoke ring every day.
Hell yeah.
What are you running after
It's
now?
stopped.
My least favorite zone in the whole game.